Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Pathologic. You heard me on the field, was known as DraxxKraven. When we have a lot to do today. People to track down, hopefully people to find. Oh, thank goodness. Finally, a kid I can trade for bullets. Well, I can trade with for bullets. You know what I mean. I don't intend on selling the child. Ooh. Oh, you like hand razors too, do you? Well then, let's have a little trade. Okay. A woman who can mend clothes. Ooh, a teensy. Do you have any more schmouters for Uncle Denkovsky? Nope, nothing. Ruben's Prosectorium. I know he's not there, and they said that they didn't leave any, they couldn't find any clues as to his whereabouts, but it wouldn't hurt to check. What the fuck? Ruben's right the fuck here!
Yes?
Dear colleague, by some happy coincidence, I managed to get my hands on a certain vessel that I believe I can recover the pathogen from, which means we are now all set to research the vaccine. But odd as it may sound, I'd rather avoid tapping into that source I mentioned, unless I absolutely have to. I'd rather examine the samples that can be procured from the dead tissue. Where is Simon, colleague? I keep him in an ice cellar, not far from here. Georgie's infuriated. Why didn't you tell him where you took the body? Because I'm not done with it yet. Besides, I'm all alone here. The moment I had an opportunity to send a message outside, I used it to bring you here. Your presence is more important than other considerations right now. Would you kindly hear what my request is? What do you want? I was going to ask you to bring a sample or two from one of the infected quarters, but be doubly careful, though, and make sure to get the dissection fully cleared with one of the rulers, else the risk would be twice as high as needs be. I'd go myself, but there are reasons that make it impossible for me to leave Simon's body unattended. That's some request. What's the additional danger you speak of? Dissection of dead bodies is something that the locals strongly disapprove of. For steppe people, the human body represents the world. Only a member of a special tagler, Burak, to name one, is allowed to open it up. This is a caste-based privilege, you see. What about you? Do you possess this kind of privilege? Hard to say. My master was planning to bind me with the blood of his kin. In other words, I was to become his foster son. He never got to complete the procedure. As a result, I am formally allowed to perform dissections, but few people know about it. Most of them still see me as a soldier rather than a butcher. Okay, so the Canes were willing to hire him because he had Isidore's go-ahead. But your average person would be like, what? Reuben? He's not anointed. So you did military service? Well, not for long. I served in General Shoin's army until I was injured in the head by the Scaries, pretty soon after. I hear you, but from what I can see, not everyone in town belongs to the indigenous population. No, of course not, but even those who are oblivious of the sacred meaning of the kin's rituals would still oppose unsanctioned dissection. Because it's just traditionally inappropriate, a cultural taboo, if you will. An autopsy performed by anyone other than a true-born Menku is seen as blasphemy of the worst kind. Even incest is not as repulsive to them. Which doesn't stop them from being comfortable with all manner of slaughter. What are the Menku? Translated loosely as men who set apart the parts of a whole. The Menku are the adepts of the kin, butchers, surgeons, prophets, any occupation that is to do with knowing the separate parts that comprise a whole thing. Fine, but I'm definitely not a Menku, so what am I supposed to do? To pay a visit to the Governor Saburov, I wouldn't go to Vlad if I were you. He's too resourceful and too inclined to drag you into his schemes. The Canes are also out of the question, as anything that leads Georgie to me would likely result in Simon's body being removed, and I still have a lot of work to do. Find someone else to obtain the samples. Our job is to study a specimen of the microscope for them to cut out some seedy alley. Sounds reasonable. I'll see you soon. Okay, so talk to... it's appropriately idiotic. I need to inform the governor of my plans. He has given me official permission to perform post-mortem autopsies of the victims of the disease. Okay. Today's quest, Enemies Unseen. The body of the immortal. So, I've got to enter the termitary and find a Menku who can dissect the corpse. Jesus fucking Christ. What a day this turned out to be. Nothing's ever simple, is it? Not with this fucking game. Hey, kid. Give me the bullets. Yeah. Oh, really? The shells are worth more in trade, but worth less otherwise. Okay. So, right. Oh, so much to do. Hey, give me that tourniquet. Later, man. Oh, gracious, I've got a lot to do. And yet, some time yet to do it. How am I holding up? Pretty well. Kind of hungry. Exhaustion's low, though, so that's good. How am I on rations? Very low. I could drink 14 bottles of water if I thought it would help. Nice. Oh. Fuck yeah. Give me the dirt. Oh. Beta tablets. Good for increasing immunity. Yeah, sure. I'm down. Thanks. Well, looks like a shipment's arrived with decent medicine. Better than alpha tablets of trash. Scarcely, though. Scarcely. No good. I'm here for the pistol bullets. They're worth the most. Oh, for a second, I thought there was some creature skulking in the mist. But it was just another person. Hey, food is cheaper. A lot cheaper. I will trade you. Oh man, these bullets are not worth as much as I'd hope. How much is this? 330. I will trade you a gold ring for this meat. Yoink. Rations. Consume. It was worth it. Gold ring for a meat haunch. Gimme. God damn it, kid. Don't stop walking towards me. I don't have time to walk all the way over to you. Oh, hell yeah. Give me the bullets. I wanted to stick to hand razors. Just because teensies have schmouters and they trade for sewing needles and the bigger kids don't. Yeah. Down to the rod and then across the street to the infected district. So maybe I can find what's his face? The kid who's like trying to help people with the schmouters. And who knows, maybe Isidore's son can be found there. I was told he could be found closest to where the bodies are piling up. And this is where the bodies are piling up. Okay, so even though Peter isn't sick, the mold has overcome his home. Understood. Yo.
Haruspex and his kind band together. That's a good enough reason.
I need to work with dead bodies. I was told that this work demands your sanction. Is that true? I regret to say that no one can help you here. Local superstition prohibits any violation of a body's integrity. Add a cult of the dead on top. If they see you dissecting a corpse, they might tear you to pieces. It's already happened once. How was such a bizarre tradition born? I'm not the expert on the kin. Ask the residents of the Earth District. I'm sure they can tell you more. Although they're not particularly talkative. Ask Big Vlad. He's promised to assist you in every way. The cunning hypocrite. Very well, but I need dead tissue for my own entertainment. I need them in order to fight the disease. I understand, but there's nothing I can do. Let us pretend this conversation never happened. You might want to turn to your new acquaintance. As far as I can judge, they are ready to do anything you ask. I'll do that. I should hope the infected districts have already reconsidered this reactionary prejudice stance. This difficulty could be resolved by some rather sinister people. I'm talking about butchers. Butchers, rather obviously, have no qualms about cutting bodies. Tradition gives them a hereditary right to perform this sacred act. I've had the pleasure of meeting one. He was a fugitive criminal. Of course, Logimsky had them locked up, another of their strikes. However, it is said that on the eve of the blockade, a group of butchers did not make it back to the termitory on time. Someone is hiding them. There's a house here in Earth whose dweller knows who it is. Take a chance. Thank you. Excellent advice. Aha! So, perhaps Aspity can point me in the direction of another butcher. Ah, the sick green tinge of infection is everywhere. The infected areas are strictly off limits. I want to barter? What does this guy trade? I don't know. Ah, he trades in Twyrene. Damn. Preserved vegetables are very expensive, but I can barter with patrolmen. I just don't often have anything they would want. Twyrene is rare, but vegetables are rarer yet. Yo, I'm still hungry. Fine. I'll sell one of my pistols. I don't need two. Oh god. Oh man, Aspity is probably gonna be pretty upset that I killed that butcher, but I mean, he was already dead, so to speak. Thanks for fixing my scalpel. Much cheaper than it would have cost yesterday. I believe, anyway. It seems like all the prices are down, thank goodness. Hey kid, give me the bullets. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Not necessarily. I could go for a silver ring and get these two. Thanks. Jesus Christ. So many nearly identical kids. Just nearly identical. Nothing. Could you not tell me your pockets were empty? Yes. Give me the bullets. Lots of bottles of water. And yet no drunks to trade them with. Yeah. We're getting close to Aspity's hospice, but I think she's not gonna like me very much. Hey, yeah, I'm looking for a butcher. You mean the one you fucking killed? Yeah? What of it? Got any needles? No needles. Shit. Here for the needles, mate. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to go this way, actually. Further around. All the way around this maze of fences. Good fences make good neighbors. They also make it really hard for me to fucking get through your town. There it is. Over there. Yep. Oh, I cannot imagine she's gonna be happy to see me. This could go poorly. Hey, Aspity, what up?
He who distrusts himself is better off silent.
You're concealing runaway butchers in this very house, Aspity. Well, crucify me. What's this about? Running more errands for the old Gimskis? No, this time I've come of my own accord. I need your help. Well, I gotta hear that. Why on earth would the wise serpent seek anyone's help? I need tissue of a sand plague victim. You can only find dead victims in the infected houses. Since you appear to be alive, you've never entered a single one of them. You'll have 5 or 10 minutes if you do, then the infection strikes, with the expected results. Perhaps you could find a single runaway that would agree to help. Why would he want what would he want in return? Perhaps I could find a lot of runaways that would agree to help if I only asked them. And the same me will ask you for a favor then. What will you do? Will you do me one? Depends on what you're planning. I will. Go ahead and speak. You're influential with Ilgimski. Use that influence. Tell him to stop persecuting the runaways. It's no longer a revenge situation, but he's still all too eager. Takes the guy quite some time to calm down, huh? Anyway, if he swears to leave alone the butchers that are now outside the termitary, I'll take 3 runaways into risking their lives. It's not like they have anything to lose anyway. I'll try. Okay. So that's one way of doing that. Okay. Since I'm in the neighborhood, I may as well go into the infected houses and look for the kid with the schmouter. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, I'd be willing to wager that everything could go wrong. And I do know where the silent house is, although I didn't go into it. I did spot it. So I may yet be able to. What the fuck? What in the shit? Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, it's coming. It's coming straight for us. Alright. Let's save so I don't fucking die. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, gracious. Oh, God. No, 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 nope, nope. Would you please mind fucking off? Ah, fuck. Prepare for a lot of saving. I'm bringing you wonderful prices. Okay. So, yeah, I'm looking for the kid, and I heard Isidore's son might be around here. Fuck. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now I know, yeah, I can give people Meridorman things to relieve pain. Okay. Okay, and there was nothing. Nothing but suffering. Okay, so if I need a reputation boost, I can go into people's houses and administer some drugs. Damn. Now I see why the lamp is useful. Nope. Just a little bit of light. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, oh, God damn it! Son of a bitch! Fuck. Oh, damn. Dodging those clouds is hard. Maybe I can put on the boots and gloves. I don't know if they were equipped or not. Oh, okay. I seem to have gone up the wrong door. Yeah, that's fine. Because if I recall, it was deeper in anyway. Okay, so now those are equipped, and now I have... Jesus, not a lot of protection from infection. Not fucking as much as I was hoping. Nope, just more dying people. Oh, that sounds bad. That sounds like a bad noise. I don't know. Yeah, that's great, ma'am. Have you seen any kids around here? Any weird kids who seem like they don't belong? Don't mind me, just passing through. That's Sticky's house. I mean, is he here? I mean, maybe Sticky would know more.
It's like someone's pulling my strings.
Okay, nothing important. Just doing the rounds. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's almost 11, and I still have so many half-completed quest bits. Oh, gracious. Oh, fuck. Why with the rags? And the fly noises. I'm afraid to touch the fucking walls, man. It's really not good. Sorry, ma'am. You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, God. I'm out. Son of a bitch. This is going to be tricky next time. Well, let's play Pathologic. Although, you know, before I go, I am curious. Can I shop here? I can! Hey, buddy, what's going on? Bet you're not getting too many customers right now.